Hi everyone, Miss Amy here. I am the children's librarian at the Brookline Public Library, and today I'm going to tell you about two books we have in our collection nominated for New Hampshire's Flume Award, which is an award given to a book that was written for high school students. And we vote on it every spring, and as we get closer, I'm going to give information on how you can vote for your favorite. Today we're going to talk about Shout by Laurie Halse Anderson and They Called Us Enemy by George Takei, as well as Justin Eisinger, Stephen Scott, and illustrated by Harmony Becker. That one's a graphic memoir. And Shout, the audiobook version, is the one that is nominated. It is a memoir written in verse, and it is read by the author herself. And some of you may know of Laurie Halse Anderson. We have a lot of her books at the library. Maybe her most popular, probably Speak, which is about Melinda, a young girl who is raped before she starts high school and then really stops communicating with the people around her. So Shout is the author's own story with some of her own traumas. Her family, her parents struggled with substance abuse issues. They leaned heavily on alcohol. Her father, who was a war veteran, was probably dealing with some PTSD. And then Laurie herself is raped when she's fairly young by a boy that she knows. And then it gets into how she sort of deals with these problems. She starts, using substances herself. She studies abroad while she's in high school to put distance between her and her family. When she goes to college, she goes far away and avoids coming back home. And then it gets into her adult life, when she gets married and has children, the life that she creates for herself, her path as an author, and her own process of healing. Which is pretty powerful to hear in the author's own words. And then They Called Us Enemy by George Takei, as I said, is a graphic memoir, so a very visual book. It is his experience living in an internment camp during World War II. His family were Japanese Americans, and they were living in California and relocated due to Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Executive Order 9066, relocated them from their home to an internment camp during the war. And so you get to see exactly, some of what he and his family experienced, the humiliation, the hatred at being treated like prisoners. So both nonfiction, both really powerful accounts by the authors of some difficult moments in their lives. And if you're interested in either of them, I hope you'll check them out.